Alrighty, so this one is for the basic beginner who would like to establish that foundational flexibility, strength, create the habit of a healthy lifestyle on the Healthy Lifestyle Marathon, because it is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And the key here is that we are going to show up every single day, and as soon as we step into our space, we're going to either in our mind or literally give ourselves one of these beautiful little stars before we even do the workout. If you just show up, you win. You give yourself a star just for showing up, and that is the most important thing that has to happen here. So for our Monday workout, we're going to be doing an every other day workout to create this habit. And for our Monday workout, this is a 10-minute basic beginner workout, and it starts with a wall sit. Okay, so let me demonstrate the wall sits for you. You will find a wall, and there are several different variations here. You can start up here on the wall and time yourself. Use your little timer on your phone. Feel how this feels in your body. If you feel okay with this, your knees feel okay. My butt's a little more elevated above my knees. You can scoot yourself a little bit down, make your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Feel how this feels. You may feel a little pressure in your knees. If it gets too much, you want to scoot back up. If this is okay, come down a little bit lower. This is way more advanced if you're at this level. And if you want to be even more advanced, you can put a weight on your knees. So hold this position for, let's say, starting with 10 seconds. And the next time you do this, hold it for 15 and then 20. And write down on a piece of paper, charting your progress so that you know where you are at. That is a wall sit. And then we have a wall push-up. So the way this looks is like so. You're coming onto the wall. We're gonna have a nice flat body here. The hands are slightly below the chest. And you're going to lean into the wall, fully extend your arms, and you're gonna totally feel this in your chest. You want your elbows to be somewhat tucked in to your sides. Okay, so we're gonna start there. Try to get in about 10 reps, 10 to 15 reps. If and when you are able to get in your 10 to 15 reps, perhaps you could graduate to a countertop or eventually down to a bench right here. Nice flat back, elbows tucked slightly in. And here we have a standing bike crunch. So you won't even need to get on the floor yet. So standing bike crunch is going to look like this. Well, it's actually knee to elbow. It's 10 on each side. Ooh, I have a lot of stuff in the way. I'm not trying to make a perfect video here. Okay, that's a standing bike crunch. Bicep curls, so you want to grab your whatever weight you are at in your bicep curls. Our fingertips are forward as so, feet are about hip distance apart, and we're exhaling as we raise that weight up towards the shoulder. Nice and slow and controlled. Exhaling as you come up. Think of it as 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 3 1,000, and try to get in about 12, maybe even 15 as a basic beginner to start. Okay, and the next one is chair squat. Okay, so we're gonna have a chair. I have a little mushroom chair here. And without any weights at all, we're gonna have our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, just like this. And I'm going to make sure that I'm close enough to the seat that I'm not gonna miss. Make sure you can have the chair pushed up against the wall to make sure it's stable. And we're going to press our hips back and down below the knees as so. And coming on up to stand. And just tapping that backside. This is how it looks from the front. Just tapping that butt on the chair. Let's try to get, as a beginner, let's try to get 10 to 15 reps in here and working our way up to 20. Okay, so that is our basic beginner workout. Make sure before you begin this little workout here, you take about 2 minutes jogging in place, stretching your quadriceps, both sides, and your hamstrings with our scoops, scooping down towards your ankle. These are your hamstrings. And also your arms, both sides, pulling back, pushing back, and your chest. And check with your doctor before you begin a workout program. Alrighty, good luck.